So it was me, my two sisters, and my younger brother. We arrive in the room where my mom was sick. And when we're there, we watched her take her last breath. She had a seizure right before our eyes, and she passed away. It was hard. It was hard. That was when I started to get into trouble, and I started following in my brother's footsteps because he was involved in gangs. So then I too followed in his steps as being a gang member as well. So from 15 all the way to 20, I was gangbanging. I was in the streets. I was doing all the stuff that's associated with it. So at 20 years old, I met my wife. I was still messing around on the streets. I get arrested. There's a court date. I come out in chains and shackles. The summer of 2007. Pastor Greg Laurie gave a message, and I believe he was talking about his book, The Lost Boy. And in doing so, he said the passage Matthew 10. Out of Matthew chapter 10, verse 32, it says, "If you deny me before man, I'll deny you before my Father in heaven." And I didn't want him to do that because I was coming here, I was listening, and I was reading, and that one verse just grabbed me by the heart, and I gave my life to Christ down at the altar. So I hear about a prison ministry here at Calvary Life, and I'm like, wow, Lord, I was once in prison. I was once incarcerated. I asked God, if it's your will, you will send me back and preach to the youth that are there where I was at. And God did that. God assigns me 32 years later to the same unit where I was at incarcerated. Only God can do that. So I'm preaching Jesus to the same place where I was at. Knowing what God did in the past, God used it for good. So coming back brings back those memories to where I can give the truth to the youth, give them Jesus, and let them know they have a purpose in life, that God has called them to a way better life than what is here. That they have purpose, just like the word says, that God has something for us, that they have a gift, that they were born for a reason. There's a purpose in life, that their identity is in Christ, and it's through Him that He will reveal it to them so that they wouldn't feel lost, just like I was as a youth.